Today we are studying chapter ratio and proportion, and in this chapter today we will be doing proportion. This is our second video on proportion. If you have not seen my first video, you can click on the link given below in the description. So let us get started with today's class. The question we have here is find the fourth proportional of 5, 9 and 45. We have discussed it in our previous video about proportion, and since we need to find the fourth proportional, we will assume the fourth proportional to be x. So we say let the fourth proportional be x. So we have let the fourth proportional be x. I got here my first proportion. The first quantity ratio the second quantity is equal to the third quantity ratio the fourth quantity, which we have assumed to be x. Since we have all these four are in proportion, so we can use either the formula or without the formula also we can do. I told you both the methods in my previous video, but here also I will explain you both the methods. The first method, let us use the formula product of extremes is equal to the product of means. So here we have equal to the product of means. The first and the fourth quantity are the extremes, so multiplying them 5 into x is equal to the means are the second and the third, 9 into 45. So x is equal to 9 into 45 divided by 5. We can cancel 5 and 45 by 9. So we will have x is equal to 81. Now let us do our second question. The second question we will do it without using the formula. Again, here also we will assume the fourth proportional to be x. So we say let fourth proportional be x. So we have let the fourth proportional be x. Now here the ratio between the first and the second quantity will be equal to the ratio between the third quantity and the fourth quantity, which is x. Now we can write these ratios in fraction form. So we'll write it as 18 upon 54, which is equal to 6 upon x. We can cross multiply x into 18 and 54 into 6. So we'll have 18 into x is equal to 6 into 54. So we'll have x is equal to 6 into 54 divided by 18. We can cancel 18 and 54 by 3, and x is equal to 18. So I have explained you both the methods using the formula and without using the formula. I have here my next question, which says find the third proportional of 36 and 42. This question also we will do with formula and without using the formula. So in this, since we need to find the third proportional, we assume let third proportional be x. Let third proportional be x. So we have 36, 42 and x, 36, 42 and x are in proportion now. That means the ratio between the first and the second quantity is equal to the ratio between the second quantity and the third quantity. Now we can write it in fraction form. So we can write 36 upon 42 is equal to 42 upon x. We will cross multiply them. 36 into x is equal to 42 into 42. So we can have x is equal to 42 into 42 upon 36. We can cancel it by 6. So we can have here 6 6 are 36, 6 7 are 42, again 6 7 are 42. So we have x is equal to 49. Now we have done this without using the formula. Now we will do the second question with using the formula. So in this I have 1 upon 7 and 3 upon 14 and we need to find the third proportional. So we say let third proportional be x. Let the third proportional be x. Now the third proportional is x, that means the ratio between 1 upon 7 and 3 upon 14 is equal to 3 upon 14 ratio x. Now we'll use the formula product of extremes is equal to product of means. Product of extremes is equal to product of means. In this case, the extremes are 1 upon 7 and x. So 1 upon 7 multiplied by x is equal to, the means are 3 upon 14 and 3 upon 14. That is, the second and the third quantity are the means. So here we can multiply 1 into x is x upon 7 is equal to 3 theta 9 upon 14 into 14. 14 into 14 is, we can write this as 196 also by multiplying. Otherwise, we can leave it like this also, 14 into 14, so that the calculations becomes easy. So we can write here, we'll cross multiply 7 here. So we can get x is equal to 9. Here we'll cross multiply 9 into 7. So 9 into 7 upon 14 into 14. We can cancel 7 to the, and we'll get the answer x is equal to 9 upon 14 to the, that is 28. Now we have a question which says find the mean proportional between 9 and 25. In this, do watch all the three parts of this question as all the three parts are different. The first it says find the mean proportional. Since we need to find the mean proportional, we will assume it as x. So we say let mean proportional be x. Let mean proportional be x. Now we have mean proportional is x. So we will have 9, x and 25 will be in continued proportion. They are in continued proportion. So all these three quantities now are in continued proportion. That means the ratio between the first and the second quantity is equal to the ratio between the second quantity and the third quantity. So we can write here 9 upon x is equal to x upon 25. We will cross multiply x into x and 9 into 25. So x into x is equal to 9 into 25. X into x is x squared. So x squared is equal to 9 into 25. We can write x is equal to square root of 9 into 25. Now here you can do it in two ways. Either you multiply 25 into 9, which is 225, and then find its square root. Or we can do it directly. X is equal to square root of 9 is 3 and square root of 25 is 5. So x is equal to 15. This was the first one. You could have also done as x is equal to 25 into 9 is 225 and square root of 225 is equal to 15. So you can opt at both of the methods. Any of the methods you can opt for. Now let us find the mean proportional between 24 and 54. We will assume the mean proportional to be x. So we say let mean proportional be x. Let the mean proportional be x. So we will have 24 ratio x is equal to x ratio 54. Again we can use the formula, or without using the formula we can do. So 24 upon x is equal to x upon 54. We will cross multiply them and we get x into x is equal to 54 into 24. X square is equal to 54 into 24 and then x is equal to square root of 54 and 24. Now in this case, you can find the square root of this by prime factorization method. I'll explain you how to do it. We'll find the factors of 54, 227 the, 3 9 the, again 3 3 the, and 3 1 the. We can find the factors of 24 also, starting with 2, 2 12 the, 2 6 the, 2 3 the, and 3 1 the. Now once you have found the factors, you can write here as square root of, for 54 we are writing 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. So we are multiplying 3 times, and for 24 I am writing 2 3 times and then 3. Now for the square root we need to do the pairing. So here I have got for 1, 2, 3, 4. We have got 4 2's, that means 2 pairs. So 2 into 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again 2 pairs of 3. So out of the pair we only write one digit outside the square root and multiply them. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 12, and 12 to the is 36. So we have the value of x is equal to 36. Now here we need to find the mean proportion between 2.5 and 0.9. We'll assume it to be x. So we can write 2.5 ratio x is equal to x ratio 0.9. Again we can write it in fraction form. 2.5 upon x is equal to x upon 0.9. We'll cross multiply them, x into x. So we can write x into x is equal to 2.5 into 0.9. Further, x into x is x square, which is equal to 2.5 into 0.9. We can eliminate the decimals. Here we'll multiply 10 and 10. So we have got x square is equal to 25 into 9 upon 100. Now we can find the value of x. So we can write that x is equal to square root of 25 multiplied by 9 upon 100. Now finding the square root, we have square root for 25 is 5, that is 5. Square root for 9 is 3 upon square root of 100, that is 10. We can write 15 upon 10, which is equal to 1.5. So now we have got the value of x, that x is equal to 1.5. If you have enjoyed watching my video, do not forget to like it and share it with your friends. And if you have not subscribed to my channel as yet, do subscribe it to get the notifications about the latest video.